I just arrived at the house in France. I still need to unpack the car. It is rainy. It's not raining right now, but it is. I mean, it's been raining for the whole winter. For those of you watching from, like I've seen in the statistics that there's people watching from North America and even Australia. Awesome to have you guys on this channel. But you guys probably don't know what the weather's been like in Western Europe this winter, and it's been raining non-stop. It's been the rainiest winter ever. So it's rainy now. It's like it doesn't stop. But so the whole reason I am around here is not because of the weather, but because of the garden, because it's beginning of March 1 actually, and I'm gonna get the garden ready to plant some vegetables, and I also brought 2 trees that I'm gonna plant. And I mean, you can already see that spring is coming up. Look at this tree. I'll make a close-up later, but it's very nice and pink, and this is one of the most beautiful trees we've got. It's only nice in the spring though. In summer it's just a tree. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the garden ready for vegetables and 2 trees. The only thing I need to figure out is where to plant all of that.
Le lendemain.
Okay, so I've got a busy day ahead of me. I've made a list of things to do. So there's mowing the lawn. I've already started that yesterday. I want to do that today, right before it starts raining. Right now the grass is wet. It's better to trim the grass when it's dry, but you know, it's not going to be dry. So I'm going to mow it when it's at its driest. I got to cut off some tree branches. I had to reconnect one of the cuves. I've already done that, and I've already checked it, and in this night alone I caught over 100 liters of water, so that's going really well. And then, like, the main reason I got here was to start a vegetable garden and plant 2 trees. Now I'm looking at this aerial photo of my terrain and wondering where I should put all of that. So if you look at this bit of the garden, that's the bit that gets the most sun. So I should put it somewhere here. There's a lot of fruit trees on this side. So I'm thinking of just putting those 2 trees which I brought, which is it's a walnut and a pear tree. I'm going to put them somewhere with the other trees, so that, you know, this corner will be kind of a food forest. And then the vegetable garden is going to go in this corner. And to make the vegetable garden, I'm going to use the no-dig method. I've never used it before, but somebody told me about it. So with this no-dig method, when you have a big lawn like I've got all around here, usually when you start a garden, you want to dig out the grass to put other stuff in there, like plants and seeds and whatever. But that damages the soil and it has to recuperate for a while. So the no-dig method says if you put cardboard on your grass, the grass will die and leave nutrients in the ground. Your soil will stay intact, and you won't damage it by digging. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try that out. I've brought 2 25-meter rolls of cardboard, so I'm going to put them in this corner, and so I'm going to put cardboard first, and then a layer of compost on top of that, and then mulch. Leave it for a while, and then next time I come back, I'll put some plants in it and see how that works. Let's see, here is the red one. That is about, that's just over a meter. That flap on the side can be closed, and I'll want it closed when I'm mowing in between my vegetables, because otherwise it will just spray grass on my vegetables. Okay, so this one, you know, we might get it to work again, the white one. That is a little over a meter, like 110. Okay, so I'm gonna put 110 in between the rows of my vegetable garden. I've decided I'm doing 4 rows. Okay, this is done, and it's starting to come down, the rain, so I was hoping the rain will wait a couple of more hours, because I haven't gotten my my mowing done, but yeah, that's life, I guess. I'm gonna have to see if I can do the mowing later. But at least I've got this, and I think I've mentioned this before. I need to put another layer of mulch on top of it, because if I leave it like this, I'm gonna get weeds everywhere. But it's nice to see that soil is very, there's a lot of worms in it, and worms are good because it means it's that there's a lot of nutrients in the soil. So yeah. Happy that I've got this in.
Le lendemain.
Okay, so as I explained before, I need to put mulch on the new vegetable garden soil, because I'm afraid that a lot of weeds will grow there if I don't. So I was also gonna saw off these branches, and then I thought I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You can say that in English, right? 2 birds, 1 stone. I'm gonna cut off those branches, put them through the shredder, then I'll have mulch, and then I'll just throw it on the garden. Toss the branch on my head, sort of. And now I'm out of fuel. So I got just about half a bag. I don't think that's gonna be enough, but last year I created loads of mulch, so I've got some extra. And in here is where I keep the mulch that I made last year. There you go. I made it in the busy weekend video. You may have watched that one. So I'll just take this whole bag. And I think that should be enough, otherwise there's more. Yeah, I had to break off the aerial shot because, you guessed it, it started raining badly. Now it's okay again. So I'm pretty satisfied with these, with my vegetable garden right now. The other thing I wanted to do was plant 2 trees. And I've got them right here. They were ridiculously cheap. So this one, the green box, is a pear tree, and the brown one is a walnut tree. And this is a bit startling, but they've got, like, they're telling you whatever will happen with them. So the pear tree can grow up to 3 to 5 meters. You can eat the apple that comes off of it, and you need to water it 2 to 3. So I guess that's Roman numerals. So they probably mean month 2 and 3. So that's right now. But then next year. So the startling thing was that the walnut tree that can become 20 meters tall. You can't eat the twigs, but there may be a round thing which you can eat. So yeah, I think I'm gonna plant the walnut tree somewhere at the edge. Okay, so I found the spot for the walnut tree. It's right here. I'll show you on the aerial photo where that is. But it's the good thing about this spot is that it will get a lot of sun, because the sun will come from there and there. But if it's standing right here, the only time when it will, like, drop a shadow on other trees is when the sun is coming from there, and that's almost never going to happen, because then it needs to be a really sunny morning on a really long day. So this is the perfect spot for the walnut tree, provided that this tree is going to be 20 meters tall, right? And then for the pear tree, so as you can see, there's a fruit tree over there, there's one over there, there's one over there. So they're almost forming like a little square. So I'm thinking, let's complete that square and put the pear tree right there. So even though it's cold and rainy, I really enjoyed being here. Spring is definitely my favorite season here. If you enjoyed watching this video, hit the like button please, and then I'll see you on the next one.